All right, this is our second video with David Lee. He's the program manager for the Solar Homestead project here at App State. Excuse me, communications manager. And he was just telling me about how, elaborate's not the right word, but just how far-reaching, how involved, how big this project is. You say you're going to put 50 students or 50 people that are involved in this project at App State in DC for a month because of all that's involved with the program. Once you're done building the house, taking it apart and transporting it up on 18-wheelers to DC, talk about what's going to happen once you're up in DC.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the Solar Decathlon itself. In 2009, at the competition, they saw over 300,000 home tours while they're there, and probably over 400,000 visitors from all different areas. You know, there's industry leaders, there's government officials, there's all kind of people there. So it's a big event, quite a big deal. Millions of website hits. It's a huge competition. After we get everything built, we will be transporting it up to DC, like you said, in a bunch of different sections, and we're going to have about 50 people there to help set up and break down the house and work the house during the competition. So we get up there, and it's about a week to set up the house, put it all together, make sure we're air sealed, make sure we're ready for the public, our displays are ready, test our systems, make sure we're good to go, and then we go into competition mode. And it's about 2.5 weeks of competition where we'll have public tours during the day, and they'll close off the house for a little bit and do like a hot water test or energy efficiency test or
a blower door test,
all sorts of tests like that will be happening within the 10 contests. And at the very last week, we'll be breaking down the house and moving it to wherever it goes next, which either could be we're thinking about statewide tours at fairs, or we're thinking about establishing it as an office or faculty housing. And there's a lot of plans. There's a lot of ideas for starting the community housing project too. So it's got a big future behind it. But while we're in DC, it's a big deal to have people making sure the house is running right, making sure that the public is getting through the house, getting all the information they need, making sure the judges and juries are getting everything they need.
Who won last year?
Last year was Team Germany, and the year before that, well, actually 2 years before that, because it's a biannual competition, was Team Germany as well. So we're hoping to bring it back to the U.S.
All right. Well, we've got good engineers too. We've got smart kids, whether they're engineers or not.
And we're fortunate enough. Virginia Tech actually won the Solar Decathlon Europe just a few months ago, which is the first time that Europe's hosted, and they'll be doing the off years that the U.S. is not hosting it.
Kind of like the Olympics on off years, or Well, obviously, your enthusiasm is evident, and your excitement about what this entails. Tell us a little bit about where the different students come from that are involved in this project.
Absolutely. Everywhere, in short. We've got architects on the team, we've got people from construction, we've got people from interior design, we've got people from appropriate technology. We are incorporating a ton of people from the communications department, including PR and marketing and documentaries and getting webcams set up. We've got the business school working with us, helping to define our market segment. We've got the biology department. We have to have landscaping done when we're up there. They're going to be growing plants for us to make sure our house looks pretty and it looks like it has a place that fits in with the surroundings. And there's probably a lot more people that I'm forgetting, but it's really a campus-wide, community-wide initiative.
Well, when I first learned about this project was when Chancellor Peacock was visiting Raleigh to try to drum up some financial support for the university, and one of the initiatives that he mentioned was your project, and that's why I'm here today. It got me excited about the potential of what students right here in North Carolina are doing to help us become more of a green America. Energy efficiency, air quality, everything that goes into what we're commonly referring to as green.
Yeah.
One of the things that he said was that Lowe's Home Improvement Centers was going to be a big sponsor.
Yeah.
And I suggested, well, why don't you have Lowe's come up with these kits like Sears used to? You used to be able to buy a house from the Sears Roebuck catalog and have it trucked to your land, and in a few days, a weekend, with your neighbor's help, you built a house. Now, the house wasn't very big, but, there are a lot of people that might like to build a 1,000-square-foot home.
Absolutely. That's a great idea. That's something that we've really been pushing for, and we would love to see the Solar Homestead being sold at Lowe's all around the country.
Wouldn't that be something?
And in fact, part of our design includes a flex space, which is sort of an office/bedroom with its own incorporated outdoor module with renewable energy. So it's a standalone piece outside of the house. It's probably 100, 120 square feet to it. It's pretty small. But that can be done separately too, and I think that's one of the flexible, wonderful components about our design is you can take pieces of this design. You don't need to buy the entire thing. You don't need to take it all. You can take what you like and incorporate it into your own setting. Make it a mountain retreat, or make it your mother-in-law suite, or whatever.
It's like when your parents gave you that retro set for Christmas. You can build a lot of different things with that retro set. If you have the right pieces, you can put them together a lot of different ways.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're thinking with this. That was one of our key ideals when we started it. So.
Well, great. Anything else you want to say to the people that are going to be watching this?
We would love your support. We're just trying to get the word out there and get people to know that we are the team from North Carolina representing the state, and we're in it to win it. We want to do everybody proud, but we can't do it without your help. So talk to us.
And what is your website address?
Our website is http://thesolarhomestead.com. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Flickr. We're all over the place. So
sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.